Shoot, that one broke. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, I'm Madison. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, guys, I'm going to make Oreo Truffles. I've never made Oreo Truffles before, and I'm pretty nervous, but if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. So, I have the recipe: 25 Oreo cookies. Got a big size right here, just in case we mess up. Cream cheese, I think that. Cream cheese. Got some cream cheese. Cup of chopped white chocolate for dipping, and dark chocolate for dipping, plus assorted sprinkles for decoration. The chocolates. Whatever. Okay, so I have white candy melts and dark chocolate candy melts plus chocolate sprinkles. So this has to work. So it says, to make the truffles, throw about 25 Oreo cookies into a food processor and chop them up well. I do not have a food processor, but this may work. It's a type of bowl blender, I guess. This may not work. I don't know. We do not have a food processor, so. Kids, do not try this at home. Maybe some dishwasher. It's this thingy. Okay, then what does it look like? Oh, so this has to be this thingy. Okay, does it fit? Hold on, we're gonna try this. Yeah, that works. Right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this thing works. Okay. This thingamabobber, this, oh, I don't know how to do it back here. There, that's it. Now, we're gonna get out a cutting board. Can't find a cutting board. What's the first cutting board? I did. Okay. Now I'm gonna just move it like this. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, I have my cutting board. I'm gonna take some Oreos. This for self-redemption reason. And it says that we need to throw about 25 Oreo cookies into a food processor and chop them up well. So I'm going to take 25 Oreo cookies. Now that we have 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, Oreos. Good. Okay. Now, I don't think the blender thingy behind me is going to be able to take all these Oreos at once. So I'm gonna improvise. And put a couple of these in at a time. It's fine. So now I'm gonna mash these up with the big spoon. A big spoon. Mash these up. No, I won't do it in the bowl. I'm just gonna mash them up on the cutting board. I'm gonna crush up more Oreo things. So since everything is flying everywhere, so then just crush it. You know what? That's doing something at least, but it won't be even better. The hand it. Tease for me, but except it's for use for crushing Oreos. So after using these two utensils, after a couple of minutes, I got it to be pretty crushed. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in this, like just a little bit at a time, because I don't think you can take all of it. And I'm just gonna lightly pour it in. Okay, I think that's enough just for like right now. I might as well use all of it. So I'm gonna scrape all of it in. Gonna do this again. Perfect. Okay, now that all of this is in there, I'm gonna twist this on. I'm gonna put it over here in the blender. So now that I'm over here by the blender with the two stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get another bowl. Because I want the little bits in there. Okay. Again, kids, do not try this at home. Beware, it's gonna get really loud. Oh, it's stuck there. Okay. See, it does something to it. So I'm just gonna put it in for another minute or so, and I'm just gonna have that go. Okay, this is done, I think. I'm gonna pour it into the bowl and see. Yeah, it's done. Perfect. Okay. This trusty tool's coming in. Perfect. See how it's all like sandy now? That's how we want it, I think. I don't know. I don't have a food processor. Okay, so now we are going to grab the other bowl and we are gonna do this again. Okay, so I just finished crushing up another set of the Oreos, and I have my blender thingy. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit in at a time. Okay, that batch is in, and it's time for me to put it back in the blender. It's blowing off its engine. Let me see how it looks. let you know it's not done yet. Okay. I'm gonna put this back in another minute or so, and I'll see you guys when I'm crushing up. Oh, the cord's in the way. The next batch. Beautiful. Okay. Let me check to make sure. Yep, perfect. Gonna add it in now. I'm gonna use a spoon just to like get them crushed even more. So this is how it looks so far. Beautiful. Okay, well those were already in. I already started crushing them. So now I'm gonna continue to crush them. I'm just using the back of the spoon because it's really hard to crush these. If you have a food processor, use it. Do not do this. If you came here to learn how to make Oreo truffles, you came to the wrong place. Since it's a bigger batch, even more, like they're not even crushed that good, I'm gonna only put a little bit in at a time. Okay, see, I only put half of it in because it's bigger and I don't want to blow off its engine and break it. I think that worked well. Okay, I'm just gonna put the rest of it in. Okay, and I'm gonna let that go. And then I'm gonna do the last set of batches. Okay. Okay. I just finished crushing up the other set. It's really easy. You don't have to crush them up that good because the thing will get it for you. I'm gonna put it over the bowl because there's a lot of stuff at the top. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and take the spoon. Just going to put it in the camera. And I'm just going to scrape it off. Okay, and then the last but not least, last batch is going to go in. Okay, and I'll see you guys when this batch is done. So this batch is now done. So just poured it in. And now, I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna flatten it around. And then we'll see what the directions are now. Okay. So, got the trusty recipe. And then it says, add a half block of salted cream cheese and process. This can't take cream cheese. I'll put it in a big bowl then and add the half block of cream cheese. I don't know, we'll see. Until big clumps forms in the side of the food processor. This is gonna take forever. I got the half block of salted cream cheese. I'm just gonna add it in now. Okay, just before I do that, this big bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the Oreos in it. Look at that clean bowl. Now I'm gonna add the half block of cream cheese, and I will take a spatula thingy Okay, now I'm just gonna add this in here until big blocks form. It's not even forming. Okay, so I'm starting to see big stuff happening. And all I'm doing is I'm folding it in, like how you do with stuff, I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to break the cream cheese so then it can go with the other parts. It's really hard. Why is my arm so sore? But just look at that, oh goodness. Beautiful. I think it's turning out really good, actually. Just gonna keep on, like, turning it in more. It's actually turning out really good. So I guess you can do this without a food processor, but it's highly recommended. It's turning out really good. Just, it shows, here, I'll show you what the picture looks like. Oops, some of this should be in here. That's okay. Here, here, this is what it's supposed to look like after the food process is done. I don't see that yet, so I'm gonna keep on going till I see big lumps forming. Okay guys, I think it's done. Like, I can just smear off the bowl and it's not even sticking to the spatula thingy or whatever it's called. So I think that it's now time for rolling them into a dough, I believe. Here, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so it says after it's done, the recipe says, hold on, after it is had like a big plunk on the side, that means it's probably mixed and will hold now in a medium cookie scoop. I don't have a medium cookie scoop, so I'm just gonna use a spoon. That's what we got. So, then it also says, portion out the scoops into the Oreo mixture. Roll each shape in between your palms of your hands on chip into a ball. Place them on parchment paper. So I'm just gonna put the stuff on it. Perfecto. It's already looking so gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. Now, so I think it's gonna be real juicy, I believe. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. Just gonna take a scoop of it. Gonna slide it onto my hands. And the ball is holding its shape. One down, I don't know how many more to go. Doing many different sizes because I don't know which size would fit good. Trying not to make them too close. I don't know. Okay, one more. So I guess some of them are not as crunched up as I thought they were, but that's okay. They're just gonna have a little bit of crunch in them. Okay. A big scoop. Might as well have a huge one. I'm just kidding. Split that in half. Beautiful. Okay. So these are the Oreo Truffles. Look like they move. Let me see what it says. Okay, now it says place them on parchment paper, lined parchment paper, and a lined sheet tray. Then refrigerate the truffles for 15 minutes. This helps them ferment up a little bit before dipping. Okay, so now I'm gonna go put these in the refrigerator. While those are now sitting in the fridge for 15 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer. 15 minutes on the clock, starting now. While that is happening, I'm gonna do some dishes. So it is time for me to get the Oreo Truffles out of the fridge, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got them out. It looks like they hardened, but they look like what they were before. They feel hard. That is good. Now it's time for the chocolate melts. So how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, 15. So that means I can do a couple of chocolate. I opened up a pack, and I have this white chocolate melt open, so I think that's gonna be enough. These chocolates may be enough, I don't know. Why is this zip tie all the way up here? Be closed. Okay, I'm gonna put these in bowls. I have 2 big bowls, 2 of them are gonna go in. First, I'm gonna do the chocolate. The reason why is because these like to harden up fast, so then I have to do the sprinkles really fast. So I'm gonna put these in, and it says that I should put them in for a minute 30. Now we have to pour them fast. So I'm gonna use a spoon, and hopefully that will get them going. Crossing my fingers. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm just gonna stir them now, and then I'm gonna drizzle them. This has to go by really quick. Okay, just now gonna put them in. Shoot, that one broke. Okay, so now I'm just putting them in. Oh gosh. Okay, so now I'm just gonna keep on going. Grab it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go through and put sprinkles on top of them. Okay, now these are what they look like. They look super good. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the refrigerator again for 15 minutes. Here I go. Here we have it, you guys. The truffles. You know what this calls for? A taste test. 3, 2, 1. That's good. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. It was a very long journey, but we finally did it after struggles and struggles. Again, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Madison Kaylee Official. And I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye!